This week, we're off to a very busy family home.
There's so much of our life in this house. I love this house.
We had 4 children, plus a grandchild, plus I work from home. It's just not anywhere near fit for purpose.
But with no easy fix in sight.
Ooh, I'm not going to admit this to Phil, but slightly flummoxed me.
And with Phil showing them the best of what Swansea has to offer.
Oh, gosh, I really like it.
There seems to be some confusion over which team people are actually on.
He's been really open.
I know. It's like we've swapped teams or something.
So it's anybody's guess whether they're going to
Love it.
Or list it.
Today, we're headed to Wales and the coastal city of Swansea.
Well, this is lovely. Oh, look, you get glimpses of the sea wherever you are.
I know the best beach in Britain is on the Gower, and they're one of the best beaches in the world.
I do enjoy your guided tours, Phil.
That's a lovely piece of info, but it's not a fun fact. I hope you've got a fun fact.
Swansea, home to Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Who else comes from this neck of the woods?
I'm sure Tom Jones would have passed through at some point.
You can't just say Wales equals Tom Jones. No, absolutely not.
Actually, Kirstie, I've got quite a deep voice. I think I sound a bit like Tom Jones.
In your dreams, Phil, you wouldn't look quite as good as him in tight leather trousers. We're here to meet social worker Sarah
You've got something on your cheek.
and clinical research nurse Caradog.
Sarah and I met over 25 years ago, which I cannot believe, and she's still putting up with me. I'm very lucky.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Together with their 4 children, they've lived in this 4-bed 1920s home for 15 years.
When we moved in, we had 3 children. Not long after moving in, we then ended up having another child. So then we had 4 children, plus a grandchild, plus I work from home. It's just not anywhere near fit for purpose anymore.
While Gabby, who's 27, has moved out, and Tanwyn, who's 21, has left for university, 15-year-old Mabon and 12-year-old Lowena are still at home. And Sarah feels they need more space.
I wonder if they're going to love it. I'll list it.
When our daughter went off to university, we basically gave her room to our other child, and I took his room and turned it into an office. And she really wants to move back home after she finishes uni next year, and we really need to make sure we've got a bedroom for it.
But while Sarah thinks it's time to move on, Caradog is happy where they are.
We've developed the property to a point that it really feels like home, where it's got so much attachment to it.
And as a lover of the great outdoors, Caradog is particularly keen on the house's proximity to nature.
We're close to the sea, we're close to the mountain biking trails, but the main thing is the garage. That's why we bought the house. It's a big double garage, and, well, it's the heart of the, it's the driving force for the house.
The garage is the heart of our home. Isn't that great?
While the double garage provides lots of storage space for all Caradog's outdoor equipment, he agrees the rest of the house isn't working for them.
When we first bought it, apart from the love of the garage, you also said that what this house needs is a big open plan kitchen diner. Do you remember saying that?
I did, but we'd stretched ourselves so much we weren't in a position to be able to do that.
15 years ago, Caradog agreed to the extension, the kitchen diner. Yeah. But it does take a long time for us to do anything.
At the back of the house, they have a kitchen with utility room and a separate dining room. And what should be a second reception room is being used as a bedroom, although they do still have a large lounge at the front of the house. Upstairs, there are 3 double rooms and a box room, which Sarah uses as an office. And surprisingly, for a family of this size, there's just 1 bathroom, which has recently become their biggest issue.
Back in 2019, we had some pretty shocking news. I was diagnosed with bowel cancer, and I needed surgery, which has left me with a stoma. But obviously, having a stoma, you need access to toilet facilities, and we've got a very busy house, and we've only got 1 bathroom. Can I just wash my hands again? Yep. And it just makes it really, really difficult.
This fun-loving family have seen some tough times over the past few years. I think it's time we give them all the life they deserve.
But will that be here or in a shiny new house somewhere else?
Wow.
A sweet-looking house.
Lovely looking house. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Croeso.
Lovely
Is
to
that
be
welcome in Welsh?
That's welcome. Yeah, welcome.
That is really
Croeso.
nice. That's what it says on the door. Right, okie dokie.
Come on in.
Thank you for having us. What's the story? What's the background? Who wants to love? Who wants to list?
I want to list it.
And I definitely want to love it.
How long have you been here and who lives here?
We've been here for 15 years now this year, and we live here with our 2 children at the moment, but we have 2 older children, one of whom's in university and wants to come home. We can't really get rid of our children. They like coming
Keep coming
home.
back.
So what do you think another house would give you that you don't have here?
Well, there's one really important thing, and that is another bathroom, isn't it?
Yes. Back in 2019, I got diagnosed with bowel cancer. We got through that, but I've got a permanent stoma, and there's never a good time to be in the bathroom in a busy house.
To be honest, I'm amazed that you have lived in this house with 4 children and 2 of you with 1 bathroom.
Otherwise, you feel the house works. Do you?
Oh, absolutely. The garage, for me, is just an amazing asset. We love the outdoors, so all the kit is in there. It also has solar panels on the roof.
But you're not suggesting, are you, that you want to stay here because it's got a garage? Because we can find garages anywhere.
It is an exceptional garage.
Oh, is it? If Kirstie was able to squeeze you in a little bathroom somewhere, would that suffice? Would you be happy to stay?
I think that would really help, but it wouldn't make enough of a difference for me. One of the things that we realised when you had your diagnosis, our families are incredibly important, and our friends, and I want them with us as much as we can.
Let's crack on. Can we have a look around?
Yes.
I'm going to sit here and chat. I've almost already looked and I've got it in my plan.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, Phil, but I think this is going to be pretty straightforward for Team Love It.
Let's see what we're working with first, shall we?
Good ceiling height.
Nicely proportioned room. So this was a second living
Yeah,
room
it's
and
a-
then became a bedroom.
Straight off, Phil, that wall should come down. That should, yeah.
There's not much behind it.
No. Hold on, stay there. Don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, so that's just... Hello.
Yeah, that wall was put up in order to enable them to have the laundry. That's a fake wall.
Yes, well, it's not a fake wall, but it could come down in 10 minutes.
Yeah, all the kitchen should be back in there.
But the big question is, where are you going to fit in an extra bathroom?
I'm going to go and see his precious garage.
See if you can put a bathroom in the garage.
With a Love It budget of £75,000, I can deliver the spacious open-plan layout they want downstairs. And I think the budget can stretch to a loft conversion too. But finding space for an additional bathroom has me a bit stumped.
It's a decent-sized bathroom, but it is the only one in the house.
But it's not just finding a space that's the issue here. When adding an additional bathroom, you also have to consider the plumbing, electrics and ventilation. So I can't just stick it in any old place.
My other half says that I hum and whistle when I'm stressed. I just realised just now I was both humming and whistling. Obviously, the massive temptation is to just put in an extra bathroom upstairs. But if I make this house really big and generous downstairs, and it's only a 3-bed, they won't make back what they spend. Unless there's a way of carving space.
Not as easy as you first thought, eh, Kirstles?
Oh, my goodness me. Wow. I can see why Cara Dog referred to this as the heart of the home. This is exceptional and will be quite hard for me to replicate.
But I have got a sizable budget of £500,000 to spend, and I'm feeling confident I can deliver somewhere with a good-sized garage, plus all the bathrooms the family would need.
But then you do also have to consider the stamp duty and moving costs of over £25,000, which could be better invested in this house.
It's a lovely house.
It's a lovely house.
It's got a really proper family feel about it.
Yeah.
But I can see the challenges. You've got your thinking look on.
I have. I've realised I hum, I whistle, and I
play with
fidget
your
with my
lipstick.
lipstick, yes.
Oh, I do love it when she's rattled.
I shall enjoy searching for a lovely new home for you both.
Thank you.
What's going to do it for you both?
Well, it's got to top this for a start.
So we need a garage to keep Craddock happy. We need another bathroom. A minimum, we've got to have 2 toilets in any house and a space that we can have all of our family and all of our friends to enjoy our time with.
It's got to have impressive space. I've got to be able to commute on the bike. I mean, I could possibly do a longer commute with, maybe an e-bike.
That's just an excuse to get another bike. Given that he already owns 5.
They're strung up on the
That's
ceiling.
just
It's
throwing
rigged
in.
with bicycles.
Really, I think anywhere that's still walking distance to the sea, because that's what keeps me healthy. Yeah.
The task is set. I'm the man for the job.
I can't
Good luck.
wait.
I'm not feeling too bad. I've got a £500,000 budget to find a spacious house with a big garage that's close to Caradog's work and the sea, with more bathrooms than they currently have.
Meanwhile, you've got
Yeah, I've got
top
my...
and bottom
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, I have. But I'm going to go back in and try and sort it out.
I'm sure you will.
Okie dokie. Ta-ra.
Going back for a second look, eh? You know where I am if I can be of any assistance.
What a saint you are, Phil.
I want to stay because there's so much of our life in this house.
In the Welsh coastal city of Swansea, Caradog and Sarah are at war over what to do with their family home of 15 years.
I think that Craddock doesn't realise what sort of house we could have.
So my job is to show him that there are bigger, better houses out there. And I have a budget of £500,000 to make my case.
You're not suggesting, are you, that you want to stay here because it's got a garage?
It is an exceptional garage.
Whereas, with my sizable Love It budget of £75,000, I have a plan to make this house function better for the whole family.
It's a very generous house, this. But I just don't know where I'm going to put the flaming bathroom. I'm not going to admit this to Phil, but slightly flummoxed me. Now, I love your house.
Thank you.
I love the feel of it. I love the location. I love the garden. So, flip this page.
Wow, we had not thought of that.
My plan begins downstairs, where by removing just 2 walls, they can have the large open-plan layout they have craved. Then, with a little reconfiguring, they can convert the downstairs bedroom into a large utility room and WC. Budget depending, they could also add a small extension to give them some additional family space. Upstairs, they can borrow space from 2 of the bedrooms to create a new ensuite, giving them a total of 3 bathrooms. And finally, the plan allows for a loft conversion to be carried out, creating a new bedroom or home office with additional storage.
I thought I could think of every possible configuration, but we definitely had not considered
No,
that.
I'm looking at this ensuite and just thinking,
That
why
would
is
be
it taking
amazing.
us so long to work out that we can have an ensuite? This is loads to think about.
It is loads to think, so I'm going to leave you.
Right, it's very exciting.
Looks like it's game on, Phil.
So with Kirstie's plan, I really like about creating an open plan kitchen diner, but without taking out too many walls. It was really interesting.
I feel quite nervous about it all.
I'm really excited now.
Okay.
I really, I want to get the builders in. Let's get going.
Well, at least that's one happy customer.
But I'm not sure Sarah has budged too much. Time for Team Listed to take advantage with my first house.
Maybe wearing the same hat as Caradog to lure him into Team Listed is a bit much though, Phil?
Whatever it takes, Allsopp, whatever it takes.
What would it take for you to come over to Team Listed?
I would be very reluctant to move, but I have got an open mind,
Just not very open.
just not very open.
We've got our work cut out on Team Listed.
Yes.
But I've done it before.
Yeah.
Have no fear. we will prevail.
My first attempt at luring Caradog onto Team Listed is located in the heart of Sketty, just a 4-minute cycle ride to Caradog's work.
So what are we, 2 minutes from yours?
Yeah.
A great looking house.
I really like the red brick.
I love the sandstone bay window. That is such a feature.
Let's have a look round.
Yeah, OK.
Spread over 3 floors and packed with traditional features, this 4-bed family home is listed at just under £430,000. The ground floor has a living room with separate dining room and a kitchen breakfast room with utility and WC. On the first floor, there are 2 bedrooms, a family bathroom, and a second living room or 3rd bedroom. Then up in the attic is the 4th bedroom with ensuite, making that 3 toilets altogether. There's a good-sized garden, but no garage. However, at £70,000 under budget, there's plenty left in the pot to build, rent or buy one.
It's a big, generous hallway through to one of the reception rooms.
One? Wow. OK.
Down here, you've got this room, lovely big dining room, and then the open kitchen. Loos are plenty, and the budget is just under 430,000.
Oh, OK.
Right.
What are your first thoughts? Obviously, you've got a lot more to see.
Yeah, there's lots of light coming in.
And some great original features.
Yeah.
I think it has a really lovely family, homely feel to it. It's in great condition, but you need to see some more.
OK.
Follow me.
The kitchen is around 20% bigger than theirs. I just hope it's open enough for them.
Check out that for a dining room.
Oh, wow.
Huge.
Lovely.
And then the kitchen, which is, well, it's a lot more open than your kitchen. You could all get in here, you can all sit down.
Yeah.
The house is 27% larger than yours is.
Wow.
OK.
And I thought we had quite a big house.
Yeah.
Actually, this house gets better on the way up because the views get
Okay.
better and the proportions are still excellent.
Great.
Have an explore.
Thank you.
Caradog is really embracing the house so far, but I fear I'm yet to win over my campmate Sarah.
I think that I'd prefer if the dining room and the kitchen room were a bit more connected.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're...
A kitchen diner.
Yeah. I feel like that's what really works for us.
It feels like they've forgotten it's Sarah who's on Team List It. But at least Caradog is seeing the potential.
Oh, lovely. What a lovely bathroom. That's nice and big. Look at that bath.
That is an impressive bath.
That is.
I know that Caradog really does not want to move, so I'm actually quite relieved that he's going around this house. He's taking it seriously. He's giving the viewing due care and attention. The issue for him, I suspect, will be it doesn't actually have a garage, and that's going to be a difficult one for him to get over.
Oh, wow. Look at that view.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Great sized bedroom.
Yeah.
They seem to be making all the right noises. Such a pity I'm going to have to spoil the mood with some bad news for Caradog.
I'm afraid I have a confession. There is no garage. How important is this garage? Is it fundamental?
I think garage space is really crucial because it's storage.
Somewhere to hide when you've had enough of us.
Somewhere to hide, yeah, definitely.
How do you think this house or a house of this type would work for your family?
I think the layout is perhaps not, certainly downstairs, is not the open plan kitchen diner that we're perhaps hoping for.
It's a long time since we looked around a house, and when we did it before, we looked at, I don't know, like hundreds.
Hundreds?
I think so.
They did just say hundreds of viewings then, didn't they? This might be trickier than I first thought.
Well, that was a fair start for the search, I think. One thing is crystal clear, though, and that is that the garage is not going to be the compromise.
I think that garage could be my ticket to a win for Team Love It. Good luck, Phil. Back at the house, nearly 6 months after I left them, I'm thrilled that Sarah and Caradog have decided to forge ahead with many of my plans. But it's not been plain sailing.
It's been really difficult to find people that are available to come out to do the work. I felt like we were going to be in that forever, so it feels incredible that the work has started now.
However, with builders at a premium, they decided to split the work into several smaller projects.
We're doing it in priority order, so the ensuite is the thing that's going to have the greatest impact.
Having access to a bathroom without a time constraint is going to make a big difference.
They've decided to tweak my original plan by putting the new ensuite into the master bedroom without borrowing space from other rooms. But that's not all.
The attic has started.
I'll do the bolts first.
And that's our extra bedroom for our children, for whoever it is that needs to come and stay.
Or the office with a view.
It's full steam ahead for Team Love It.
Meanwhile, on Team List It, I'm just getting started, and I've found a bit of a wild card for my second property.
This is a great location.
Well, we are heading to the Marina in the quest for garage space and access to water. It's a little bit of a curveball, but
No.
it does have some very important elements.
The Marina is really a great spot because it has got so many features. It's close to town.
Yes.
It's close to the cycle tracks.
Yes.
Which go up the valley all the way around the bay.
You should be an estate agent. You should do my job.
Honestly, he's driving me around the bend.
He's selling it to himself. This is brilliant.
I think he's forgotten he's on Team Love It, but hopefully his enthusiasm can rub off onto Sarah. Situated on the newly developed Prince's Wharf, with breathtaking views over Swansea Marina, it is close to the city and just a 19-minute commute along the cycle path to Caradog's work. I know that showing Caradog and Sarah a modern house is a bit of a curved ball, but it has everything they've asked for, and for a family that loves the water, you can't get much closer than this.
This is a new build, and it has a much improved open layout from the first house, and it does have the garage, I promise.
Didn't even know these houses were here, and what a great spot.
He's been really open.
I know. It's like swap teams
Yeah,
or
it's
something. You
feeling that
seem
way.
very...
Come on in.
On the market, £75,000 under budget at 425, this new build is spread across 4 levels. The ground floor has a double bedroom and one of 4 bathrooms, whilst the first floor has the open-plan kitchen diner Sarah's looking for. On the 3rd floor, you'll find 2 more double bedrooms, both with en-suites. And on the top floor is the 4th and final bedroom and bathroom. And to make up for a lack of garden, an incredible roof terrace with views of the Marina. But most importantly, it has this little beauty.
Wow.
This doesn't look like our garage.
Because it's empty and neat and tidy.
Tidy.
It is a decent-sized garage.
Yeah.
So we've got the sea, we've got the garage. Let's have a look at the open plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Now, somebody was looking for an open plan way of entertaining and having friends around, weren't they? Here, you've got space, you've got lights, you've got views.
Wow.
It's on the market for 425,000.
Wow.
So again, it's well within budget.
And it's a new property.
Yeah. Which will have all the benefits of a new property.
Yeah.
Cheaper running, insulated better.
But you need to have an explore, look around the bedrooms, see if you can count the bathrooms.
Okay.
And there's
Okay.
another party place on the top I want to show you.
Okay.
Well, well, well. The new build has gone down well. And the open plan kitchen diner. Onto the main bedroom, which has impressive views even on a grey day.
That is seriously impressive. It's spacious, you know. It's
Yeah, it's
definitely,
not small.
a good-sized bedroom with the ensuite. You know, that's the key.
I thought Caradog was going to be the difficult one. In actual fact, he's walked around here and he's really excited about it.
Oh gosh, I really like it.
You never can guess these things.
This is a really great space, isn't it? I could actually put an office up here potentially and have the view.
Yeah,
It means that we wouldn't have to lose any bedrooms for me to have an office space.
I'm really impressed.
I wasn't sure if a new build would float their boat, but I'm really pleased they're both on board.
Hi. Well, this is where the parties take place.
Wow.
Up here. So what do you make of it? You're being uncharacteristically quiet.
It's really unexpected. I suppose I'd never thought about losing our garden, so I'm thinking that would be quite a big thing to lose. But then there's this incredible view, which is what I also really would really like.
You got 1 foot in Team List It.
I'm really torn. Yeah, I've got some real thinking to do now.
Let's leave it there. I've got stuff to think about. You guys have got stuff to think about. We can do this. Come on, Team List It.
It wasn't what I was expecting. It's really opened up our eyes to something different.
I was really pleasantly surprised.
Who knew it would be so easy?
Don't get too carried away, guys. This is a marathon, not a sprint. and Team Love It can never be rushed. In Swansea, Sarah and Caradog's house has been the subject of much debate. After years of no movement, with some help from yours truly, they are finally taking steps to make their home fit for purpose.
So, it's 6 months since I was last in Swansea, and summer has turned to winter in more ways than one. The availability of builders has plummeted and costs have shot up.
So I'm back to see how Caradog and Sarah have been getting on.
Ooh, scaffolding's a good sign. Does that mean they're getting on with the loft extension? Ooh. I'm not entirely sure. I can fit through this gap, so I'm not going to try. Yep, that's amazing.
But it's not the only progress they've made.
That is not entirely according to plan.
By building the ensuite within the main bedroom and not borrowing space from the neighbouring bathroom and bedroom as I suggested, Sarah and Caradog have taken up more space from their room than planned.
I'm sure there is method in this madness.
Either way, these improvements will be life-changing.
First of all, wow, you have actually started building work.
Literally a week yesterday, we didn't have any work done in the attic. And today is day 7, I think. That's how much progress there is.
Sarah and Caradog are yet to confirm a builder for the downstairs work. But with cost saving the priority, we can start to work out how to make the most of using what they already have, without compromising the finished look.
There's talk of islands.
Yeah, so I'd really like to do a kitchen island.
And I have actually got a strip of work surface in beach like this. That would actually
Which would be nice.
With the costs rising throughout the build, any savings made here could make all the difference and help keep them in budget.
I think it would be really practical.
I think it'd be brilliant.
Because we definitely need to consider costs in everything that we're doing now. You know, we've already made a decision that we're reusing all of our appliances.
Oh, God, yes.
We're keeping everything as much as we can.
The average kitchen renovation in the UK will set you back between £5,000 and £12,000. So make savings where you can. Think about selling or reusing old appliances and cabinets. Installing shelves can also be cheaper. And it doesn't stop in the kitchen. Upcycled furniture can look stunning all over the home, just like this next piece.
So, Sarah, tell us about this chair.
So this chair was given to me by my gran. She actually said that when she was a baby, she was nursed in this chair by her mother. It's about 100 years old, basically.
Well, it's a lovely chair. Are you fond of this fabric?
No. She used to knit and sew and crochet. So this is a piece of her...
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she did this. And I remember this from when I was little.
So I've been feeling this and I cannot work. No, so can we...
Yeah, open it.
An astounding 22 million pieces of furniture are discarded each year in the UK. So repurposing is just as important for the environment as it is for your back pocket.
I think there's a leather cushion under here.
Oh, right.
Do you think?
Well, yes, because it feels like it.
Yeah, it's not...
Oh, my God.
Thought so.
Wow.
So that would be the original.
Yep. Look at that. That's amazing.
So you can see this is over 100 years old now.
I can find out whether it's worth getting the leather cushion restored or what a new one would cost.
Yeah.
And then you can make a decision about that.
Yeah.
Or you can
we just use fabric on the whole thing.
If the leather is beyond repair, they could try trawling the charity shops for second-hand fabric that would work wonders.
This piece of tape is worrying me a bit. So I'm just going to gently ease at these. Are you taking the tape off there, Sarah?
Yeah. So I think it's just that join, just there. You can see it's a little bit damaged.
I see. I see.
It might look bad, but damage like this can be repaired with strong glue and varnish.
And what I'm doing is I'm very gently taking this off because if you wanted, you could make this piece of... I think it's a piece of cross-stitch.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's
of your grand's into a cushion, if you'd like to.
Little pin cushion.
Yeah.
Definitely need
Yeah.
to keep that.
Maybe give it a little bit of a wash.
Yeah.
And then it'd be so easy to make that into a cushion.
And by doing so, it will be a lovely reminder of the chair's family history.
Right, OK. we've all got our different jobs.
Yeah.
You're making the cushion out of the cross stitch. Caradog's mending that, and I'm doing the research on the leather cushion and seeing what we come back with.
Great.
Fantastic.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the Love It dream work. Just over 2 months after my visit, the building gods smiled favourably upon them.
Floor to ceiling across there.
They found a builder and the downstairs rejig is in full swing.
Everything has been packed up. Everything is storage. There's no corner of the house that hasn't been affected, particularly my garage.
However, after a recalculation, they've decided not to go ahead with the downstairs extension.
The plans have changed significantly, I would say.
It is expensive, and it has cost more than what we'd anticipated. And
We're not finished yet. You can't say what it's cost because we don't know what it's cost.
it's all the,
There's a little way to go yet,
the
I
budget
think.
is already blown.
But in a good way. I think that I am possibly sitting on the fence with what team I'm on because I'm getting quite excited about what's happening. I can see the progress, I can see all the work.
I may have been given a glimmer of what's possibly out there, so I'm possibly on the fence as well.
Nothing like a bit of pressure for your final property, Phil.
Don't you worry about me. I'm pretty sure my final offering will remind Sarah of her allegiances.
So tell me, how are things at home? Are you getting what you'd hoped?
There's a lot of decisions to make.
I have found it harder than I think I probably first imagined to find everything on your list. So today I wanted to explore what happens if we go to the top end of your budget, and that is the compromise.
Right.
And I hope they're impressed with what a few extra thousand can get them.
I'm quite pleased with this. It's a huge, detached 5-bedroom house with a garage. It's got all the bells and whistles inside.
Okay.
It is more than twice the size of yours.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big house.
It's a very, very big house. Happy smiling faces?
Yeah, this looks good.
Good.
On the market, just over budget, at offers in excess of $525,000, this incredible detached 5-bed and 4-reception room home is sure to put the cat amongst the pigeons. The ground floor has a spacious lounge, conservatory, and a huge open-plan kitchen diner with utility and WC. The first floor has 4 double bedrooms, 1 with ensuite and the family bathroom. Then finally, the top floor has the main bedroom also with ensuite. Not to mention, there is off-street parking, a big garage, and a garden. Now that is what I call getting bang for your buck.
Okay, what do we have here?
Wow, this is a great hallway, isn't it?
It's like being on the set of Dynasty, this house.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's huge.
The garden is that way, and then there's a balcony that wraps around.
Right.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm very impressed with the size, and the layout seems great.
This house is much more about the practicalities once you get inside.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of light and the amount of square footage. And actually also the condition of it.
Yeah.
So what's going through?
New.
Just how big it is. There's just so much space. It's nice.
Come and see the kitchen.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I have no doubt it will deliver.
This is the biggest kitchen diner in the world.
Wow.
Yes. And there's an island.
Yeah.
All the family round, grandchildren round.
This is definitely a big enough space to socialise in. Yeah.
This is actually on the market at $525,000, so it's over budget. However, it's been on since the summer, so there is a deal to be done.
Okay. No, it's a really big space, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
There's 5 bedrooms, there's loads of bathrooms,
Right.
plus the office, plus a special room for Caradog. Go and have a look through that door there.
Okay, I'm very excited.
Go on.
I'll leave you to it for a bit.
At least Caradog is showing some excitement. Sarah still feels a little bit flat, though.
All right, okay. Plenty of space.
It's like an extra garage through there.
Yeah, can fit bikes, all the tools and the machines.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard not to be impressed with the size of this house. It really is sensational. It's the strongest house I've showed them by miles. But of course, it is also the most expensive house. If nothing else, then it clearly demonstrates once again that they can actually afford the space that they need in the area that they love. What they're going to do about it, I've absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Ah, okay. A nice sized deck area.
It's private, you've got privacy.
Yeah.
You can hear the road, and it's really small.
But, you know, it is a bit of decking area.
Yeah.
The garden is the compromise here. But I think what this house delivers inside for the money they would pay more than makes up for it.
Oh, wow.
That's an enormous ensuite.
Look at that bath.
Wow.
What do you think of this then?
Wow, that's...
It's a giant ensuite.
It's absolutely vast. So you can see it's quite a package.
Fittings, the fixtures are all very good quality.
Yeah.
And this is incredible.
Yeah, but I know you've got a lot going on at home.
We're thinking about moving. You have to look at houses, choose things in the renovation. It's just so much all at one time.
Well, look, crack on with the work.
Yeah.
And then you're going to make an informed, educated decision at the end when you know what you've got at home.
Yes. Thank you.
Let's get out of here.
I think the properties I've been able to find them have definitely put the cat among the pigeons, and Caradog is definitely wavering. So now it's all about whether their renovations can live up to their expectations.
They'll exceed them, Phil, and once the build is finally finished, they won't be going anywhere. In Swansea, it's been 12 and a half months since we first landed on Sarah and Caradog's doorstep. And now, with the renovation complete, it's time to discover if they are going to love or list their 1920s semi.
Kirstie's always had a thing for soft furnishings, but I'm only now discovering how deeply into cushions she really is.
Is this taking things to a new level? I see there's a cushion on the back seat there. You've brought your own cushion.
That is a replacement. Well, it's a sort of restored cushion.
You can't help yourself.
Yeah, cushions is a thing in my life. I do winter, summer cushions. I will redo the cushionscape.
The cushionscape. I'm really looking forward to seeing what has been achieved.
I think if the finished product is what I hope it will be, then I think it'll make a real difference to how they live in the house.
I'm sure it'll make a difference to their lives, Kirstie. And I can't wait to see if what they've done is enough to top what we saw on the search.
Trust me, Phil, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Thought I was going to park in the front room there for a minute. Wouldn't have been a good look, would it?
Are they hiding? I thought you were hiding there for a second.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm not looking. I don't want to look.
When we first visited, the downstairs was a tangle of small spaces. The second living room was being used as a bedroom, and Sarah and Caradog's kitchen and dining rooms were cramped and did not give them the space they needed for socialising with family and friends. Now, by taking my advice on losing the two walls, they've created this lovely, bright, open social space.
Talk us through it. You've done so much.
Well, we've actually done less than we were intending to do because we couldn't afford to do everything. So all we've really done is taken down two walls.
All we've really done is completely transformed.
In the grand scheme of the potential
Phil, you can see what...
There's a lot that's gone on here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a total transformation.
By removing just two walls, the reconfigured kitchen diner is now more open, but still has three clearly defined areas. There's a garden room, a dining area, and a smart new kitchen. And it's not just the kitchen that's been given a facelift.
A bit of reclamation that's gone on with this.
And this, yes, is a homage to my father, who he never actually got round to upcycling this piece, which he'd salvaged from a school. So this is a bit of a homage to him, really. It's now been upcycled.
During this process, you've lost both your parents.
I did. I did.
I think it's really important for you, isn't it, that we've used things that were important to them and pieces of furniture that, you know, will be here forever.
Although budget pressures meant that Sarah and Caradog deviated from the master plan and couldn't build an extension, their reworked garden room and decking area gives them the perfect summer entertaining space.
What about that? That is super, super smart.
It is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got we found a fantastic carpenter to build the whole thing bespoke. It's got, look at this, Every single seat lifts up.
That's been seriously well made, isn't it?
Storage, yeah. It's solid oak. And you can sit in here, you can see the sea from this end, or you can watch the sun go down.
This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But when we first came, the issue really was the bathrooms.
Yes.
So we should stop crowing about this and go and see what you've done.
After years of everyone sharing just one family bathroom, Caradog and Sarah have created a utility room and downstairs loo. In the main bedroom, a stylish ensuite.
And a nice new secret ensuite.
Oh, my word.
It's like hotel smart.
Oh, yeah, we have an ensuite now, which is basically your private bathroom, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's always what it was supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think this has made the biggest difference for everybody. So the kids have got their own bathroom, we've got the bathroom downstairs. It's a lot easier just the two of us fighting over the bathroom rather than five of us.
Yeah.
Can we see it upstairs?
Oh, yes.
course.
Let's go upstairs.
Previously, this tiny box had been Sarah's office, but now a brilliant loft conversion has given her a calm, bright workspace with a wonderful outlook.
Step into Sarah's office.
Oh, my God, look at this. This is an office. This is a sea viewing platform.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just lovely.
The loft conversion gives Sarah somewhere quiet to work, and there's also lots of storage space, a key component for any home office.
That magic door that just lifts off.
Yes.
We've got all the front full of storage, so we haven't lost anything at all.
And somewhere for guests to sleep over.
That is just so cosy. And also, you can have 40 winks in the middle of the day.
Oh, yeah.
She's got
when
a
I
big
take
job.
a break, I'll have a little lie down.
And if Sarah doesn't need a lie down, her new office is now home to her grandmother's chair. I love the restoration she's done on the back, but I've got something that will make it look even better.
Oh, look at that.
So some very lovely people that I've worked with for many years, they couldn't restore it.
Yeah.
But there's one last piece there, and I think it's a pretty good match.
We had no idea that was in there, and then when you told us, and there it was. That's
And it does look really nice.
Yeah. So glad that it's all done, but so glad with the finished result as well.
It's just lovely.
Got so much
I mean,
space.
this is
really
lovely.
fortunate.
Any chance for a cup of coffee?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What Sarah and Caradog have done with the renovation has given them the home they've been dreaming of for the last 15 years.
It's not over yet, Kirstie. I still feel it's close, and I'm in there with a chance. But you've got to hand it to them. They've done a good job.
It does look spectacular. You designed it for your needs.
It's the only way to get it done the way you want it.
What do the girls think?
Well, there's 3 bathrooms to choose from. However, we're trying to keep them out of ours.
Well, they're not coming into yours.
Yes, because it's clean.
One of my children has wandered into my bathroom, but I keep a cattle prod in there.
I really was always going to struggle with how excellent your garage is. But I think we did see things with views. We saw things that were close to the water.
You know, the only thing that has restrained us in any way whatsoever is budget. And you have to be sensible.
Are you going to love it?
Or list it.
It's not really a question, is it? We're definitely going to love it.
Of course you are.
I probably would have said, list it, before even doing any work to it.
Yeah. I was absolutely convinced that we could never turn this into what we needed. I can't see us ever feeling homely anywhere else, really. I just want everyone here, every day. Do you want them here every day?
Maybe not every day. Maybe not every day.
Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thanks.
Really, really nice to see.
It's really nice. It's just...
I'm going to drink to Team Love It.
Oh, thanks, Phil.
Oh,
That's very nice.
Getting involved with Phil and Kirstie has been really helpful because it's really given us sort of inspiration and a bit of impetus to really push things forward. I think it's really been...
I think without their involvement, we probably wouldn't have ever got started. We'd probably still be talking about it now because the reality is that that is what it had been for about 10 years.
We've invested so much time and effort into the renovation, now we're looking forward to spending time with our family and friends.
I'm feeling really excited about getting everybody over, as is everybody about coming over, I think. Really, people are like, when's Sarah throwing her next party?
Yeah.
Don't forget to send us an invitation, Sarah. But right now, it's time for a little celebration of my own.
Oh,
There we go.
you are kind.
Well, you deserve it. Wonderful job, great result. They're super happy. It's the right decision, and I've been thoroughly beaten. I doubt they'll ever leave.
Nope, you didn't have a chance. Once Sarah had decided that she was going to get on board, gosh, she got on board.
Really did. Absolutely nailed it.
Here's to putting your all into it.